let me talk about what seems to be a very controversial yet very important in this current society. Poverty. What is poverty? And why are we affected by poverty? Who is affected about poverty or by poverty? What I believe is that poverty is actually man-made. It's a concept that was engineered specially so that people can be controlled. So it is something that one person thought about. I believe it's a greedy person actually. Someone who's greedy. Someone who understands that the earth is filled with abundance. We have more than enough resources for each and every one of us to live out of good and enough in satisfaction without any problem. But then that guy realized that actually here, if I can control these people, then I'll be well off, me and my generation. And then they created the concept of poverty. And how did we fall into the trap of following this line of poverty? I believe, I'm not going to talk about the historical happenings because that happened, but now we are here where we are. Then what do we do? How do we progress and move forward? What I believe is that when you are poor, you simply lack one thing, which if you can be able to get that thing, your life will change for the better, for the best. Poverty is a mental state. When you believe you are poor, you are poor. When you believe you are rich, you are rich. That's why I believe that you can be poor with all the money in the world, but poor. Because if you are failing to understand what you have, then you are as good as useless. The number one problem that we have as a society is that we fail to understand that there is a difference between reality and facts. Fact is what you can see, but it doesn't mean that that's your reality. Your reality starts from back here in your mind. If you believe that I am rich, you start creating your own reality. If you believe that I'm poor, come from a poor background. My mother didn't go to school, my father was poor, whatever it is, then you start being poor. It doesn't matter how much you get. Look, okay, think about this. How many people have won the lotto? X amount. How many people have retained that amount of the money that they won? Most of the times, I don't know how it happens. I don't see it as coincidence because I don't believe in coincidence. But what I believe is people who play lotto, most of them are people who are poor. Where? In the mind. And what happens when they win the lotto? The money just disappears, it vanishes. It is proven. It has been researched and they have discovered that about 60% of all people who win the lotto lose all their money within the first 5 years. So tell me, what's the problem? Is it poverty or is it the mindset? Is it money or is it the mindset? I believe it's the mindset. So, okay, I mentioned all the problems now, but how do we move forward? What do you have to do in order to change and improve your life? I believe you need to start understanding where you are as a person. If you understand that, okay, I'm actually having a mind problem, I think I'm poor, then you need to start solving. How do you start solving? Is you must start embracing the concept or this phenomenon of change. Change is a very tricky subject. People struggle with change because comfort is always good. Comfort is nice. It's like a baby who poos in his own diapers, sits on top of the diapers, knows that it smells bad, but they're like, oh yes, it's so warm in here. I'd rather stay here on top of my poo. It needs you as a person to stand up and realize that actually, as warm as it is, I need to stand up and fix myself. But okay, it's a situation of a baby. I'm just giving an example. What I'm saying is, you need to understand that, okay, I'm in this mud of poo that I'm sitting on. What I need is to stand up, pick myself up, and now start looking for the information Information that will start changing your life around. You need a transformation. Your transformation starts here. That's why there's a text in a book that says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Each and every transformation starts here. If you want to be rich, you start here. If you want to stay poor, still here. So my invitation to you in short is, if you can decide to change your mindset, decide to erase all the negative beliefs, all the beliefs that you have about money. When you have money, people will hate you. That's just the negative belief that you have. Who said that when you have money, people will hate you? When you have money, it means you have robbed a lot of people. That's not the truth. You need to start shifting your mind and understand that for you to be rich, for you to have money, it simply means that you must start coming up with solutions that are going to benefit other people. That's when your life starts turning around and taking a different turn altogether. Let me now conclude, because I'm taking time. In short, what I'm saying to you, my friend, is decide to transform your mind. Decide to erase all the negative beliefs. I'm saying this again because it's so important. Decide to say right now, I am rich. I am changing my current situation. And I am going there. The future is too bright. And everyone will see that my background does not define my reality. Facts are not reality. It's finished.